So, Michelle, thank you for being here today with me. You have just recently gone through the Beyond Loss retreat course material. Tell us about it.
It's been a fantastic process. I didn't know that it was possible to journey through a wave of emotions the way I have in the period of time that I did. The subject matter obviously is personal to each person, and I was surprised at what came up for me, what I'd actually journeyed that I'd forgotten about, what I had journeyed that I didn't want to remember, and what I journeyed that I wanted to release.
In the 2.5 days, well, 3 days, do you feel that it was too much for you to bring up and to move through?
Absolutely not. I actually feel that the process should be done this way. I actually feel like it was exactly what I needed when I needed it. I felt that the course content came to me at the time when I was ready to go through the process.
Perfect. There's so many different loss events that can affect our lives. When in the process do you feel people should come and move beyond loss?
I think when they find themselves on their knees and they know there's no other way, that they've hit the point of no return, that's the moment for sure. For me, that was the moment. I had a moment where I completely cracked open. I knew that it was a moment of reckoning, and it's at that point that the course was offered to me.
Yeah, oh, fantastic. And don't you love the way things come to you just when you require them to help you to heal?
I think there's no greater moment, actually. And I think that the gift is in that someone knew that that's what I needed.
Yes, excellent. So over the 3 days, we go through a lot of exercises. Was there one that was your favourite? Almost, or the, can I say, I don't want to say favourite, I want to say the one that healed you the most.
The one that healed me the most was, it actually was the timeline. I probably wouldn't have said that to you maybe a week ago, but looking at it now, understanding that there was not one thing, there were many things that I have traversed, experienced, been challenged on, hurt by, along with moments of pleasure, of course. Seeing it written like that and understanding that life will throw a lot your way, and it's how you handle what happens to you that determines what quality of life you have. So being able to look back and reflect on that timeline and say, wow, I do feel this way because certain things did happen. And, I have a right to feel how I feel, but I also have a right to relinquish that as well.
Fantastic. Now that comes up in day one. We create that timeline. So then by Sunday afternoon, at the end of day 3, what do you feel was the next, oh my God, or release or aha moment for you?
For me personally, it was drawing the conclusion that there was one element within a relationship that really needed to be forgiven, and then going through the forgiveness process.
Yes, excellent. So having gone through it, what would you say to other people who are contemplating, is this Beyond Loss retreat for me?
Not only is it for you, if you have travelled a grief loss event that was very significant to you or occurred around you and had ramifications for you, I believe it would be detrimental not to go through the process in the long term. And I believe it's not just a gift to yourself to do the course, I believe it's a gift to the people that love and care for you and for those that you love and care about, because you come out of it more centred, you come out of it having healed, you come out of it with a fresh perspective, you come out of it with understanding, and you come out of it renewed. I'm renewed.
Fantastic. So what does that mean for you going forward?
It means that I have a process now that I can apply to other grief loss events that I did not have before, and that my coping strategies and my awareness of behaviours around coping strategies will be different. I will have a fresh approach. I will also be able to help people that I love who are going through a similar approach. I know now that a lot of what I said to people who were grieving, I think this was the biggest lesson for me in this process, was that I never understood, no matter how compassionate, how kind, how caring I wanted to be towards a person who was suffering a great loss or a great grief moment, and generally those two go hand in hand, I didn't actually have the words. What I would say now is completely different to what I would have said 3 weeks ago.
Fantastic. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Karen.
And I look forward to us continuing our relationship.
As do I. Thank you, Karen.
Fantastic.
Thank you for the gift.
Thank you.